That was a weird noise that came out of my mouth. Alrighty then, here we go. Oh, knife out first. Good start from Deathfragger. Do love to see that. Wow, this might actually be the most boring knife round I've ever seen. Wow, alright. The jump boost, the run boost into the knife round. You've got to respect the bravery if it didn't work. Drakarys will be starting on the CT side. Here we go then. Four sets of armor and a kit and a smoke on Drakarys, and 4 sets of armor, 2 smokes and a flash. No, 2 flashbangs and a smoke on RVD. And it looks like it's potentially going to be a B hit here, or an A. No, it's going to be an A split by the looks of it. Little the old, the classic A split. Nox does manage to get one, but Janie does trade him out, so it's 4v4 now. And they've seen the bomb, which is not good for Drakarys, considering the bomb is all by himself in the middle of nowhere. But the T's are starting to make their way onto the A side now. Gene trying to tag out TRD, not connecting any shots yet, and it's all going to be damage traded but no kills yet until TRD finds that one onto Gene. Sneaky does manage to find it back though, and RVG picks up another. It's 2v1 just like that. It's all down to TRD. He is in a good spot here, but I think the T's are just going to rotate back to B, but do they have the time to do so? As long as Janie's running all the way there with his knife out, it should be fine. But TRD does have an inkling this is going on. Be very smart about it.
Bomb has been planted.
Now, Deathfragger are playing in some very strange spots here. No crossfire setup. Sneaky's on bench. We'll get spotted and TRD will take him out. Janie not able to trade him back instantly. This is going to get a bit hairy now for Deathfragger, but he is out of bullets. It is awkward. TRD's going to have to make that quick, but Janie is faster than he is. 1-0 start here for Deathfragger. Great pistol run from them. Thinking on their feet. And the pause. Pause comes in. We're going back live. Drakarys only buying a smoke and a flash. Azo buying a defuse kit. It's going to be pretty heavy on the SMGs for Deathfragger here. 3 Mac 10s, lots of utility. This should be a round for Deathfragger. Should be. You never know. Shit gets real weird real quick in Counter-Strike. Deathfragger though, doing the due diligence here, knowing that they can't just fucking rush into a site. But there's going to be an A stack here from Drakarys, which appears to be the wrong call for them. And they are going to realise that, and they're all going to run their bums over to B. It's pretty awkward on the site here. As the cat tries to go for it. Very brave. But it's going to be a pretty easy clean up for Deathfragger. 5 alive. 4 of those kills on the SMGs. Good stuff from them. Don't have to see that. Round number 3. An AWP with no armor coming out on that Inox there. It's going to be a pretty scrappy buy for Drakarys, but Deathfragger are keeping all of the SMGs from the previous round. Where's that smoke land? That's a banging smoke. Nicky is going to push in here, but he will find 2 enemies waiting for him, not what he wanted to do. And that's an open B site here for Deathfragger. Does manage to tag? Oh, he does manage to tag Niles through the wall with the AWP, which is impressive. Janie holding backlines. Will find as a cat as he pushes in. 3 versus 5, but a lot of Deathfragger here are pretty tagged up and injured. But Drakarys don't know that, and they're just gonna run away, save the guns for another day. And the 3rd round there for Deathfragger. Good old team flash coming in. Do love to see that. But that's that. 3rd round on the board for Deathfragger. It's going to be a rebuy here for Drakarys, but they do have a good buy with all the Famises they've got. Even if they are just Famises, they've got plenty of utility, a whole bunch of kits, so this should be pretty close for there. Hydrak does get very aggressive on the A ramp position and does manage to find a sneaky user, making this 4 versus 5 pretty early on in the round here. Inox. Perhaps a little aware. Just trying to go for the wallbang, but nobody's home. Deathfragger is going to slow this right down. Miles going to get boosted up into the window here, but does get found by Azakat. 5 versus 3 now. PRD does spot RVD. Great flash, but Team Flash has come in and Gene is able to take him out. 2 versus 4 now, but Gene's only on 30 HP. What do you do here? Oh! The fucking grenade from downtown, all down to Janie. And Hydrak's going to find him. 3 kills for him in this round. What a grenade. beautiful. You love to see that. 3-1 now. Drakarys managed to define that one. Plenty of money in the bank here for Deathfragger. Inox looks like he wants to play from with the ult from connector, which I respect. He does miss the shot onto RVD as they cross, but he is just going to fall back now. I think he's going to repost up in window, but it has been smoked off. As a cat managed to find Niles there, getting aggressive on short, and he's just going to fall back. Another 5 versus 4 for Drakarys now. Deathfragger starting to posture up for an 8 hit here. Smokes, flashes coming in. TRD gets spotted, but Gene does manage to... Oh god, it's so awkward. 3 versus 3, but Sneaky down to only 13 points of health here, but they do have the A side. Gene managed to pick up the AWP on Inox, and that's makes this a 2 versus 3, but Deathfragger, it's not looking good for them here. Also, coming through the Palace position, does spot Gene. It's a bit awkward, but he does get it done. Does seem to have an inkling of Janie there. Janie will find him first. Smoke down onto the bomb. This is going to be one hell of a clutch if Nicky manages to pull this one off. But he won't. Janie spaces the smoke. That's a 4th round for Deathfragger. Four and 1 now. Going into round number 6. Double AWPs purchased on the side of Drakarys. Inox and Azocat picking up the AWP. Inox, however, is only going to be glass cannon AWP. Does Niles have a weapon? He does. He's only got a Mac 10. Azocat does manage to find Gene, however. The double AWPs playing both in mid, one on short, one in connector. Nicky's going to spot RVD. Does manage to find him, and he's going to know that the speed push has come in. Azo does find Sneaky. Nicky finds Janie. It's all down to Niles. He has Mac 10, and it's not meant to be. Second round of the war for Drakarys now. And that's going to put Deathfragger down to an eco here. Well, it should be. They do have enough to sort of force buy, drop some deagles and stuff like that, but nothing huge. Oh, another fantastic grenade there. I don't know who threw that, but it tags RVD down to 25. He eats that. I think it was TRD's grenade. Smoke's coming in. Smoke getting flubbed there by TRD. So he is there. Pick it all up. Oh, our director's not working for some reason. Inox picks up Janie, Sneaky, and Gene in the sandwich position with that AWP, but does get found by Niles in the end. Hydrak is there to finish him off though. 3rd round for Drakarys, and Deathfragger is still not in exactly a very comfortable place for a boy here. Perhaps a Mac 10 onto RVD, or Galil. It's going to be Mac 10. And they're pretty light on the utility. Yeah, I hate to see that. Fucking hell. Oh, it's going wrong already. Sneaky. We'll spot out TRD, but TRD gonna fall back. Managed to only take one tag in the leg. Nothing huge. Hydrak getting aggressive down mid, managed to find Gene in the underpass position. Again, 4 versus 5. Deathfragger have not been doing very well when it gets down to, when they lose the man advantage. They kind of start going all over the place. But this time they're going to start posturing up towards the A site. Smokes coming out. RVD smoking off stairs. Niles smoking off jungle. Leaving C2 wide open. Does find Hydra, but TRD is there to trade him back. Niles, however, does find him again. 3 versus 3 now. And Azo managing to use the gap in the smoke, in the jungle smoke there to find RVD. 2 versus 3 now. Inox finds Niles and Azocat. Picks up Janie for Firebox. 4 all now. Back to level pegging. And again, Deathfragger, not enough money for a buy. Drakarys starting to come back into this game a little bit. Four to 4. A fourth buy. Fucking hell. Fourth buy coming in for Deathfragger. Deagles, Tech 9s, P250s. Another grenade from Nikki. Tags Janie down to about a third. Azocat does manage to find Gene, but it's going to be a clean up here. Drakarys, Sneaky. With it all to do, he does manage to salvage the AWP from Azocat, but Inox is going to find him. 5th round on the board, and pretty clean there for Drakarys as well. They're starting to rack up one hell of a bank here. And Deathfragger, a bit late on the buy call there, but it's all good. They do manage to get a buyout. The Niles and Sneaky do not have a lot in the way of utility. Heavy mid presence here from Drakarys, but Azocat is there. Finds the gap through the smoke, but RVD is there to trade him back. Azo perhaps getting a bit too greedy there on the on short. Gene managed to find out Inox in a bit of a rock and a hard place there. Man advantage in favour of Deathfragger here. Hydrak gets legged as he crosses connector. Perhaps not expecting RVD to be holding that with the AWP. This is starting to look a bit ugly for Drakarys here. Sneaky, living up to his name. Sneaky through Palace. RVD does find TRD, and that is the site open. Hydrak was there, but with only 16 HP. Had nothing to do in Gene. Finding out Nikki closing the round out. 4 people alive on Deathfragger is exactly what they needed. But Drakarys should have enough for another buy here. Azocat gets dropped an AWP. Oh, excuse me, I'm a bit sleepy today. Here we go, round number 11. It's 5 all here. Been a pretty good half so far. Been enjoying it. Molotov goes out. Burn out Inox, and RVD is there to take him away. Another man advantage here for Deathfragger. I'm getting pinged on Discord. Something fierce. Gene does manage to find TRD, who's getting a bit aggressive. RVD finds Azocat, and I think this is going to be another round for Deathfragger, sorry. Unless Drakarys could do something absolutely magical, it definitely is now. Nikki knows it. He's just going to leave. He wants no part of this. That's it. 6th round on the board for what's it hard? 5th. Fucking hell, just to me. Come on. What a peek from Sneaky. Absolutely beans Nicky out of this dimension. And Deathfragger survived with all 5 players alive. Now Deathfragger is starting to build up the bank, and Drakarys having to take the ecos here. Deagle onto Hydra, but that's pretty much all they've got into this round. There's going to be a push down mid, but they're not going to find anybody. Sneaky's going to hear all of this. He's not ready though. Maybe he won't. Maybe he hasn't heard them. And Inox just find him. This is starting to become a disaster for Deathfragger. RVD frantically trying to clean up. But they have the bomb now. Oh, stop it! No! What are you doing? You had the bomb. All you have to do was wait, mate. Come on. All you have to do was just sit and hold. You don't have to peek into the orb, man. Mate, come on. That round was looking so promising for Drakarys. They could have easily won that if they just played that correctly, and they really didn't. It's constantly peeking into the orb. As a cat does manage to get it mid, find super RVD, and that's a man advantage for Drakarys here. Woo, what a flick. Finds Jean. But the Orpa is still top mid in Niles. He's waiting. He's watching. He's gonna miss the Molotov. Jenny's gonna be there to try and just push Inox away. Five versus 3 now. Drakarys. Oh, you're getting tagged pretty meatily with that HE there. Deathfragger just gonna chill. I'm gonna wait. Ooh, it's another awkward fight in mid. Jenny does manage to escape through underpass. It's going to be a B hit in the end. Drakarys ready for this. As a cat, even ready has managed to go behind them and find them. Hydrak burns after the round's won. It's a bit awkward. But you know. 7th round. No, sorry, 14th round. Drakarys was 6. Deathfragger was 7 hit. And this one looks like it's going to go all the way to the end. Bit of an easy one. Sitter for Azakat there. Does manage to find Janet. Heavy mid presence here from Drakarys, and it pays off. Inox finding super RVD, and the rest of the T's are on going towards A here. Niles is burning alive. And Artonox misses. One hell of a sitter, but he won't miss the second. Oof! I saw that from Azza. That was gorgeous. And it's all tied up once again. 4 still alive and going into the last round. But Deathfragger will mostly have enough money to buy. AK should get dropped over to RVD. Yeah, it does. So we're going to have a full buy for the last round of the half, and it's going to be a B hit here from Deathfragger by the looks of it. Azakat's heard his all. He knows. He nearly tags, I think that was Janie, through the wall. Artonox going to get aggressive here. Holding a pretty interesting angle, and Niles can possibly walk right into it, and he does. That should signal to Drakarys that the T's are now going A. They've had no contact in the apartment. They've had one contact try and push your underpass. Especially when these smokes come in, it should definitely signal this is going to be an A hit now. Here we go. Hydra playing anti-flash there, just going to get caught off by Sneaky, and Artonox is there to pick up Janie. And then Gene straight after that. 4 versus 2. Maybe that 4 versus 1 on TRD picks RVD. And Artonox will finish the round in style, jumping into Sandwich and just no scoping Sneaky's head off. 8-7. Pretty good comeback there from Drakarys. It was looking pretty awkward for them for a long while, but do manage to claw it back. 8-7. Artonox and Azakat really stepping up on those AWPs there. 15-7 and 14-8 between them, well, respectively. On the Deathfragger side, it's a lot more of an even split. Only 4 kills separating the top and bottom fraggers. It's going to be a mid-take here from Drakarys. We've seen this strat from them before, I think. No, it was a different team. And Janie managed to pick up 3. Make that 4. Is he going to get the ace? He's looking for it, but Azakat denies the ace. Sneaky does pick him up in the end. That's 8. Tied up now. All 8. All square. Round number 17. It looks like it's going to be just a fast B with these Mac 10s. Forced buy up on Drakarys. This could be a bit of a shock for Deathfragger here if they're not ready for this. Gene is going to be playing on a short. Will get fined by Hydrak, and TRD managed to take out Janie, and this is going to be a bomb plant here. These Mac 10s going pretty well so far. It's really awkward for A. And he does manage to burst RVD down with the Glock. What a comeback from Drakarys, making those Mac 10s work there. Sneaky trying to get away from the ladder and Hydrak. Following him, but Sneaky is too fast, too quick. And that's it. Artonox won't let him save. And that's that. 9th round on the board for Drakarys. What a great force buy from them. Really making that work. Thank you. Here we go. Round 18. It's going to be a force buy in response for a Deathfragger here. 4 sets of deagles, 3 sets of armor. P250 on Sneaky, who is AWPing, I'm pretty sure, so that makes sense. It's going to be an A stack here, and Drakarys, if they're not careful, might just straight up walk into this. And that would not be good. It looks like they are going to walk into it. Smokes, flashes, all going out. Are they going to be ready? Sneaky trying to go for the Zeus. I do respect that. And Drakarys are just going to clean up. Not letting these Eagles have much of an impact into the round. 10th round for Drakarys. First double digits. Inox is on 20 kills. He's having one hell of a game so far. Ah, good. Do love a good beer. Round 19. And Deathfragger just going to take an eco. They are going to run up mid. Inox does manage to find one, but he is dropped by RVD here. And that's an AK picked up. Drakarys need to work out what they're going to do quick. But Drakarys are already out on the A site. Bombs getting planted. And two of the T's are going through underpass here. It's going to be a pincer. Hydrak and Nikki picking up one apiece. It's all down to RVD and Sneaky. Make that all down to Sneaky. He's only got an MP9. I don't think he's going to find anything. And he won't. And that's it. 11th round for Drakarys. Sneaky trying to go in, find some weapons. He won't actually, I don't think, find any. Here we go. First buy round of the second half. Or it should be. It will be. Oh no. That was nearly a terrible thing. Deathfragger are pretty light on the utility, and Janie has an open no armor, whereas Drakarys, they have all of the utility they could ever ask for. One laser smoke's going on to the A site here. Deathfragger are just going to play far back. Niles does get taken out from triple. No, sorry. Niles does take out Hydrak from triple, sorry. Gene takes out Nikki. TRD is there to try and keep the numbers equal, but he won't be able to. 3 versus 2 now on this retake for the CTs. Oh no, it's awkward. Ernox does manage to find one player. Oh, what's happening? No! No, no, no. RVD had all the time in the world to kill Ernox there, and he misses it. It just gets taken out. Oh dear. I do hate to see that. And Drakarys is starting to run away with his half hit. Since their force buy, they've won every round since. And I don't think this round is going to change that. It's going to be another fast mid play here, and TRD is there waiting to receive it. Just fun sneaky through the smoke. And this mid push is not going to work out this time. It's all down to Janie. 37 HP, nothing but PT50. Does manage to find Nikki. That's all he's going to get. 13 to 8 now, Drakarys. But Deathfragger now should have a pretty good buy behind this round. But they need to win this one. If they don't win this, then it's going to be a force buy on 14. And then that might actually just be the game. This is a very, very important round for Deathfragger now. They need to win this one. that is a good start. Tagging up that, it knocks down to 17. Drakarys do have control of mid here. Sneaky. He's going to try and go for a repick through connector, but he won't find anything. RVD does find Azakat though. Great start from Deathfragger here. And this heavy mid presence here from Drakarys has not really yielded them anything other than a bit of map control. Deathfragger playing pretty far back here. Very safe. Just letting the T's come to them, very patient. Hydrak will find Sneaky, but Jenny is there to trade it back. Finding Nikki. 4 versus 3. Man advantage still for Deathfragger. It looks like they're just going to go B. Which, judging over the positions of the CTs, is the right call here. But Janie is there with the AWP. Will find Hydrak, and that's just kind of scuppered for them. Finds out Inox. One more find, and he won't find it. TRD does take him out. Gene is here. Ready and waiting. TRD is not going to time to plant the bomb. It's a close call. Really. That could have gone very south very quickly. But 9th round for Deathfragger. It's exactly what they needed. But Drakarys have plenty of money to buy this round and then probably next round as well. $10,500 on Hydrak before the buy. Deathfragger are going to be fighting pretty much for the rest of the game to try and keep this war alive. They need to win this round again. If they don't, that's not a good start. Inox picks up Niles. If they lose this, they're going to be on another eco, and that's really not good going into the 14th round, the penultimate round the Drakarys need. Azakat's just going to go try and play on A. See if he can find anything. He might actually be able to find something if Sneaky peeks a little too far. Just going to make some noise. Make some presence known. He will spot the top of Sneaky's head. He should have done. RVD. Oh, it's all down to Janie. Does find Hydrak. He's got to find a lot more than that though if he wants to stay alive. He will find Inox as well, but TRD does take him out, and that's B clear. TRD does take out Gene on top of that. Azo finds Sneaky. It's all gone very south. Very fast for Deathfragger. RVD with it all to do. Up in the apartments, he does have an AWP as well. We'll find TRD. Now they know where he is. RVD seems to have an inkling. He's starting to panic. We'll find Nikki, but I don't think he's got enough time to get the bomb. Azo, just making sure that he's going to stick it before he takes him out. RVD does get taken out, and that's going to be an eco here for Deathfragger. Well, they're going to be on a pretty shitty buy. Drakarys, though, not as well off as I thought they would be, but they're still a lot better off than Deathfragger are right now. No AWPs, very minimal utility, a couple of Famises and MP9 on Sneaky. Not looking good for them. RVD is going to push himself down mid. Now, Deathfragger definitely need to win this round, or it is GG. And they need to win it convincingly if they're going to have any hope of staying alive in this one. TRD finds Niles. Gene takes out Hydrak. RVD does take out Inox as well. It's 2 versus 4, but the bomb has been put down. There is still a chance here for Drakarys. Azo finds Gene. 3 versus 2 now. Jenny will find Azo. It is all for TRD to do. We'll find one, but we'll not find the bomb planter, the bomb diffuser, sorry. Sneaky takes him out. 10th round on the board for Deathfragger. And now it's Drakarys that are going to have to take an eco hit. Perhaps getting a little bit clumsy trying to close this one out. Yeah, no kidding, man. Deathfragger have been fighting tooth and claw every fucking round in this second half. It's going to be a B hit here from Drakarys. TOD. It's trades across the board. 2 versus 3 now for Drakarys. 3 versus 1 for Drakarys. Hydrak, what to do? Will find Jean. That is a good start. He will find Niles as well. This is going very south now. Hydrak could have been the hero that Drakarys have been waiting for. And Sneaky is starting to get an inkling now that perhaps Hydrak has just rotated away. And he isn't going to catch him on the cross hit. Bomb goes down. And he will get into Palace just in time. Sneaky. Trying his best. Find Hydrak. Hydrak has... Oh, it's really awkward. And Sneaky's just going to stick it. Oh no! No! Hydrak, he does manage to get it in the end. 15 rounds for Drakarys. And oh, that's Deathfragger in the bin now. No money for them. It's going to be a very scrappy boy here. Drakarys though are going to go out A fast. First time they've done it in this half so far. And they're already out onto A, but they have no idea. No one's cleared under. TOD's going to fall. Oh, no, so we'll find Niles. And no one checks sandwich for Sneaky. No, not like this, Drakarys. Bomb goes down. Jean will find him. It's all down to Azakat. Perhaps a little too fast. Azo. Just going to sit and wait. I'm not sure what he's waiting for, but he's going to just sit and wait. Just going to chill. You can try and perhaps wait for Deathfragger to make a mistake, but if Deathfragger are smart, they shouldn't be making any mistakes here. Jean is going to be watching the bomb like a hawk. Now Azo's going to start poking his head out. We'll get fucking blasted by Jean there. 11th round for Deathfragger and Drakarys. Having their favour return to them. Money in the bin. It's do or die for Deathfragger now. They have to be perfect for the rest of the game. Can't let anything slip now. And it looks like it's already slipping. Deathfragger being a bit slow here. Drakarys taking mid real quick. As RVD does fine too, but Azakat is there to trade him away. 3 versus 2 now. But no weapons being picked up. No advantages given. This should be a Deathfragger round all day long, unless Hydrak can do something absolutely magical with this Deagle. Also, just trying to be sneaky. Hydrak is a trading away. No, that is 1 kill for the Hydrak Deagle. Drakarys slowing it right down now. Just one it in. See, prod and probe. See if they can find any mistakes. But they aren't going to find any. Janie sneaking under underpass here. We'll just catch the bomb. Hydrak will find sneaky though with that deal. 2 versus 1. This is doable, but it's going to be very difficult. You will hear Niles, but Niles has no idea that he's gone through CT. No, he doesn't. And he won't fall for it. Hydrak trying his best, but Niles just that little bit better in that situation. Still not enough money for a buy here from Drakarys. But they are going to just force up a little bit. Hydrak forcing up follow. Not sure about that call. It's going to be the fast B play here. Hydrak taking the lead. And that is a huge grenade. Oh, it's all over before Drakarys even get into the site. Can you spam it under through that? I had no idea. Nicky will find 1 and 2. Does find Janie as well. Brilliant 1 digs there. Nicky. On a bit of a tear here. Obviously, you won't let him get any more than that though. 13th round for Deathfragger. Staying alive, but here comes the buy from Drakarys. Hydrak's gonna have to take a Mac 10 or something like that. Let's see what he chooses to do, and it is gonna be a Mac 10. Deathfragger just clawing their way back into this round, into this game, sorry. Drakarys going to slow it right down again. Smokes on A going in. But it's going to be a bit of a fake. But Drakarys' fake has pulled no attention away, and they're all going to go B. Janie's going to be there to receive. We'll find Hydrak. And that's another great grenade for him. We'll not find anything just yet, but we'll find Onox now. Gene takes that TRD, and it's going to be all over, all down to Nicky again. After he takes it out. Oh! Drakarys, their money, not so good anymore. This round is for all the marbles now. There is no overtime in this. It's either going to be a draw or it's going to be a win for Drakarys. We'll see how this plays out. Very slow round, very methodical round now. Flashes, smokes coming on to the A site here. No one's really considered the fact that... Oh, fuck's sake. I actually really wanted to watch the end of that game. I'm going to find out who won right now. Let's see. Fucking pop flash. I want to know who won, man. (16-14) to Drakarys. Drakarys won that last round. Banging. Well, that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching, friends. I will be back next week